Good evening. Fat people can. Fat people can do whatever thin people do, just maybe a little slower and with a redder face. I didn't plan on gaining weight, but somehow, here I am. My other half and our lovely friends have all managed to stay pretty buff, but they were slimmer and fitter than me to begin with. But over the years, the pounds have gone on. But they never treated me any differently. We still did all the things that we've always done. Yomping round lakes, climbing hills, and cycling. Lots and lots of cycling. And I began to notice, wherever we were, whatever we were doing, I was the only overweight person that I saw. There was nobody else out there doing the things that I was doing. So I started to ask the overweight people that I know and checking with people online. And it turns out that overweight people don't think that they could or should do the things that I'm doing. They might not make it up the hill. They might look silly on a bike. They'd lose some weight, then they'd join in. Now, despite dieting and exercising, I have remained overweight. So if I applied their logic, I'd still be waiting to join in. And who knows what size I'd be. If I applied their logic, I'd never have climbed Cat Bells or Ben Nevis. Well, truth be told, I didn't make it all the way up Ben Nevis. I got a little over halfway, but it's the highest I've ever climbed, so I'm claiming it. And if I applied their logic, I'd never have cycled from Manchester to Blackpool, or London to Brighton, or London to Paris. And I would never have done my most recent bike ride, which was from Land's End to John O'Groats. 959.65 miles, to be exact. How sad would it be if I'd stayed at home because I was overweight? I'd have missed out on all the adventures, and the thin folk would have had all the fun. Now, I do get comments from people, some of which shouldn't be repeated in polite company. There are people who don't believe that overweight people should be doing what I'm doing. Their problem, not mine. Most people are really encouraging. Most people are admittedly surprised that an overweight person is doing these things, but they're very encouraging. I want to inspire overweight people to get out and live life. I want overweight people to do all the things that thin people do. Not to stay at home until they've lost a little bit of weight, but to go out and grab life. They don't have to do something as daft as Land's End to John O'Groats. They could just take a walk down the park, go and watch their children or their grandchildren play. Yeah, they'd be going slower than the thin folk, but who cares? Give them a couple of weeks, they could be joining in. Because it takes no time at all to start to feel fitter. They may never make it to the top of the hill, but the view from halfway is still fabulous. Now, let's be clear. I'm not promoting being overweight. We all need to be healthy. We all need to be the best that we can be. But that doesn't mean you stay at home and wait for target weight. You need to get out, live life, and join in. Because I know fat people can. Thank you.